So after playing Avatar Frontiers of Pandora for a while, I discovered some secrets the game just doesn't bother to tell you. If you're looking for a specific part of the video, then check the chapter list down below, but you know how we do it, so let's get into it. Energy. So you use energy in this game by running, hunting, and fast traveling. The game doesn't tell you that directly, but if you open up your map and you highlight a location that you wish to go to, in the bottom right there is a minus 20% mark over the energy symbol for this game. This means while fast traveling to this location, you will use 20% of your energy in order to get there, which is basically like telling you nothing in this game is free, and everything must be paid back to the mother tree. That's just wild. The flare circle. So there will be times when you're running around the world and a circle or a flare-like symbol will pop up in the middle of your HUD. This is trying to point you in the direction of a special location in the game to help strengthen your character. Try to pan the camera around till the point that the flare is no longer a flare but actually turns into a circle. If you seek out this circular location, you may find an item that will either boost your base health, teach you a brand new ability, or even give you a skill point, so don't ignore it. You may find these special locations above ground with your Navi sense, or it may be underground, so seek out different types of cave entrances and areas to find exactly where those bell sprigs, skill points, and other ancestor skills are located. The pen system. So let's actually break this down a little bit. You can open up your hunter's guide in the main menu and learn more information about the things that you have inspected in Avatar. However, using the pen feature doesn't just lock that item in the top right of the screen, but it also highlights these items when you're using your Navi senses around Pandora during exploration. When you have located these items or wildlife, don't forget to go over to your map and actually label what you may have found with the custom marker feature that's in the game. Opening up your map, in the bottom right hand corner, you see the icon that says custom marker. Clicking on this, you're able to lay down at least 50 markers for your favorite locations that you wish to seek out and or not forget out in the world of Pandora. When you have located these items or wildlife, don't forget to go over to your map and actually label that location with a custom marker so that you can come back to it later. Here, you can create at least 50 markers for your favorite items, locations, and wildlife in the game, which will make it a lot easier for you to find them. If you found this video helpful, then smash that like button for me and sub to the channel so that you don't miss out on more guides, tips, tricks like this for Avatar Frontiers of Pandora. But we ain't done yet, so let's get back to it. Passing time. So it's not really a secret, but the game doesn't necessarily point this out to you. There's a dynamic day and night cycle in the game, and you can actually pass through time. When you visit different clan locations, or when you travel to certain home trees out in the world, you can go to one of the highest parts of the home tree, and you will discover a waiting area, which you can then use to pass time and change the weather in the game. This can come in clutch if you're hunting for a specific item or crafting component at a certain rarity, so make sure you're always using this from time to time, especially if you're in a rush to get some of the more rare materials and raise your combat strength and or just make better meals. Pink glow markers. When you open up the map, you can find pink glowing locations scattered in different areas. Usually, there may be a dynamic encounter in the area with enemies to take out, but when you visit these locations, this is a Sarentu ground. Sarentu grounds are locations in the game which you can learn new abilities from your ancestors and really start to shape your character and turn your Navi into the warrior they're supposed to be. You can find abilities like Eject, which teaches you how to snatch the humans straight out of their mechs that they're fighting you in, or Air Boost, which is like a double jump ability. Don't miss out on these abilities in the early game and try to collect them so that you can use them throughout your playthrough. Bell Sprigs. Bell Sprigs that you have not yet collected on the map will not have a check mark by them. So make sure that you visit these locations and pick up the Bell Sprig in these locations so that you can power up your character. Recipes in Avatar. Alright, when it comes to cooking, I'm going to make an in-depth guide because this is an amazing system Creating different types of foods will lead to some of the greatest combinations of buffs and resistances for your character. Try to collect as much eggs and different types of meat as you can. If you collect enough eggs, fish, or meat, you can use these items by themselves to make some pretty powerful food in the early game and give you an edge so that you can catch the smoke with anybody in the game. Skills you need to get early. I have a detailed guide for this coming out soon, so stay locked right here on the channel so that you don't miss out. But for the sake of this video, Hunter in this game is clutch. You should try to invest in getting light-footed Hunter 2 as soon as possible, which will ensure that you can take out all the wildlife in the game quickly without being heard while hunting. It will definitely make hunting for your favorite animals and wildlife in this game a lot easier. Also, make sure you grab the Bountiful Hunter skill. This will ensure that you're able to collect all the ingredients that you're going to need for cooking. If you like what we do here on the channel, make sure you smash that like button and sub to the channel so that you don't miss out on any more tips, tricks, guides, and things like this for Avatar Frontiers of Pandora. This is your boy M of M Sensei HD. For now, I'm out of here.